A few crystal clears ago, we looked at all the possibilities of Pink Pearl, who she could be. Our Pearl? The Pearl that makes up Rhodonite? Or a gem we haven't seen before? As I stated in my Blue Diamond Crystal Gem video, Steven Universe is becoming more and more unpredictable. It's just so hard figuring out what direction the show is going to go in. You think it's going one way, and it goes the complete opposite. You think it's going left, it goes up. But now the question is, could Pink Pearl even have been capable of shattering Pink Diamond? Or at the very least set her up to be shattered? Let's look at the possibilities today on Crystal Clear. This Crystal Clear is brought to you by the Blue Diamond I'm Always Feeling Blue t-shirt. A shirt that shows your love and support for your diamond while also saying, yeah, relatable. I'm always feeling blue too. If you want to get one of these shirts, also available in long sleeve and women's fit, the link will be in the description. It's available for 2 weeks, so July 9th, it's gone. Artwork by Katsune Zakuro. Also, this is a good time to remind everyone that if you support us on Patreon, you get coupon codes to our Teespring store. The higher the tier you pledge, the higher the coupon code. And if you select our highest tier, the Diamond tier, not only do you get a coupon code for 15% off your Teespring purchase, but we'll also shout your channel. Our goal is to sell 100 of these bad boys. Can we do it? I think we can. Hey guys, Oshrik Vox here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Let's dive into Pink Pearl. Now, regardless if she's our Pearl, the Pearl that makes up Rhodonite, or what I think, a Pearl we haven't even seen yet, none of that really matters when it boils down to, could she have shattered Pink Diamond? For that, all we need is to look at the capability of a Pearl. If they wanted to arrange such a situation, could they? I believe the answer is yes. I think they very well could. But it relies on a lot of context clues and looking at things we've been shown subtly in the show. First and foremost, we need to look at the difference between a regular Pearl, a Pearl that's assigned to any old gem or an elite gem, and a Pearl that's assigned to a diamond, because we have seen a few differences so far, even if they haven't been blatantly spelled out. Described by the Steven Universe Wiki, Pearls are servants in the case. Described by Paradise being someone's shiny toy, Pearls serve as domestics and ladies-in-waiting to their owners. They are expected only to serve and be submissive and obedient. The work consists of domestic tasks such as cleaning or holding their own owner's things. Pearls are also status symbols on Homeworld, reserved for higher case, as Peridot comments that the idea of a Peridot owning a Pearl is a ridiculous notion. Pearls may also be earned by committing an act of heroism towards the diamonds. This is referenced in Bubble when Eyeball states that she may even get her own Pearl for turning in Rose Quartz. As seen in Gem Heist, Pearls also serve the function of footman, opening doors for their masters. They are expected to consistently exhibit subservience by remaining silent unless spoken to, and remaining a few paces behind their superior when walking with them. They also provide simple luxuries like singing, as seen in That'll Be All. Physically, all Pearls appear to have a slender form and a beak-like nose. They can also be customized to resemble their owners in color, appearance, and gem placement, as seen from Yellow and Blue Pearl. However, this is not always the case, as our Pearl successfully passed off being Sapphire's Pearl despite sharing no resemblance to her owner. Now, in this rundown of Pearl, there's one specific thing that stands out from a regular Pearl and a Diamond's Pearl, and that was the behavior that Holly Blue Agate expected from Pearl and Gem Heist, and from what Blue Pearl shown in That Will Be All, the same arc. In Gem Heist, Holly Blue Agate corrects Pearl's range from the rest of the group, insinuating that Pearl was way too close for comfort. And as a result, it's like Pearl's instincts and memory kicked in and she realized, yeah, Pearl's supposed to walk from the back. And Holly Blue does not correct Pearl afterwards. So this is the right move, and I think it also showed that Homeworld hasn't changed their policies on how Pearls operate since Pearl defected. After all, Homeworld society has evolved a lot since the Gem War, and it seems like Pearl struggled a bit to operate the control panel. Now, this may just because she's been out of the game for so long, or it indicates that despite Pink Diamond being gone, the zoo was still a bit updated in Homeworld technology, due to Blue Diamond keeping it up and running. Now let's move on to That Will Be All, which contrasts from Pearl walking behind Sapphire and the rest of the group. When Steven and Greg flee to the room where all the Rose Quartz bubbles are being held, upon a recent rewatch, I noticed something that caught me off guard. I'm sure others have picked up on this before, but when Blue Diamond enters the room, Blue Pearl enters before Blue Diamond. Despite not doing anything differently from what Pearl did in Gem Heist, she just opened the door. But instead of waiting for her owner to enter the room, Blue Pearl goes first, and Blue Diamond requests for her to close the door afterwards. If she had to ask her Pearl to close the door, that likely means she had to ask her to open it too. And she waited for Pearl to enter the room before making way herself. Now, Steven Universe is the master of dropping little details and hints. It's part of what makes the show so amazing and interactive with the fandom. The trail of breadcrumbs they leave to connect the dots. so I don't think it was a mistake on the storyboarder's end for Blue Pearl to enter the room first. As stated earlier, we already know that pearls can differentiate from one another. What if a diamond's pearl is not only more entitled than other pearls, but a different set of rules apply to them as well? Case in point, regular pearls walk behind their owners while a diamond's pearl walks ahead of their owners. And we saw in the trial that Blue and Yellow Pearl participated in Homeworld's legal system. Blue Pearl was a scribe and Yellow Pearl was a recorder. Also, what is with pearls and being artsy? Blue Pearl scribes weren't that bad. And our Pearl's rendition of Aquamarine wasn't a little preschool doodle either. If pearls were just made to be good artists by design, I think that's a really interesting and really cool choice. I hope that actually holds some weight to it. But let's keep Blue Pearl walking in front of Blue Diamond in mind. If a diamond's pearl truly does walk in front of their diamond, as opposed to behind them, that can actually trace back to Pink Pearl's ties with Pink Diamond shattering. According to the information that Zircon was given during Rose Quartz's trial, witnesses say Pink Diamond's palanquin stopped, she stepped outside and then was shattered by Rose Quartz instantly. But wait, Pink Pearl should have definitely seen Rose Quartz coming. And considering it was in front of her entire entourage, let's say Rose just poofed Pink Pearl and then instantly shattered Pink Diamond from there. Her entire entourage witnessing everything makes me think that some sort of reaction would have been provoked from Pink Pearl being poofed that would have alerted Pink Diamond, okay, something's not right, maybe I shouldn't step outside without caution. When Sapphire met with Blue Diamond, Blue Pearl was standing right outside her palanquin. And before anyone says, oh well, Steven was imagining the story, so maybe that's not how it actually works. Considering that was the official design for both Blue Pearl, the palanquin, and to a certain extent, Blue Diamond with her veil down, I think it's a safe bet that that part of the story was visually canon. So again, going by that logic, when Pink Diamond was stopped, it's likely that Pink Pearl would have stepped outside, and just like Blue Pearl, waited by the palanquin's entrance before Pink Diamond stepped a single foot off the ground. So there's no way Pink Pearl couldn't have seen Rose Quartz. So could Pink Pearl have had any involvement in Pink Diamond shattering in any way, shape, or form? Whether she actually shattered her or at least set her up? Well, I'm gonna say yes. Just from those really minor details we've seen with Blue Pearl, and comparing it to how Pearl behaved under the facade of a Homeworld gem, I really don't see how Pink Pearl could have not spotted Rose Quartz, and then proceed to not react long enough for Pink Diamond not to realize, okay, maybe I shouldn't go out there. Now, of course, I could be completely wrong. Maybe pros assigned to diamonds walking in front of them is a thing that was in place after Pink Diamond was shattered as more of a bodyguard safety precaution, but as they stated, Rose Quartz was a recognized threat for hundreds of years before Pink Diamond was even shattered. I feel like those safety precautions would have been put in place then, during those hundreds of years. And even then, diamonds are matriarchs. They're very important. They're the most important gems in existence. That feels like something that would have always been in place because they're probably always threatened. It definitely does not seem like Earth was their first rodeo. So if they conquered other planets, they probably conquered other races. Which means they probably already made a few enemies. So you would think security would have always been beefed up, hence the entourage that accompanied Pink Diamond. However, this just only opens up more questions, like, if a diamond is always with their pearl, how could Pink Pearl even have time to conspirize against her? With who? Did she even ally with Rose Quartz, or was it just a happy coincidence? Were there any other gems in Pink Diamond's entourage who were in on the whole thing? Obviously, Pink Diamond shattering being an inside job doesn't mean that everyone there was in on it. I'm also sold on the idea that Rose did it, and looking at her reactions and behavior, likely that she acted alone, or at least without the help of any Homeworld gems. Because if Eyeball was in on it, I don't see why she would try to shatter Rose Quartz in the dead-ass middle of space and not be like, yeah, we worked together in the past, but your services are no longer needed. Helping us out or not, you still shattered a diamond. It was just the two of them in space, and she thought she was dealing with the Rose Quartz that shattered Pink Diamond. So any secrets or facades probably would have been dropped right there. Unfortunately, all these questions I'm proposing can only be answered by Pink Pearl showing up. Perhaps elaborating on her side of the story, her experience with Pink Diamond in the Gem War, assuming, well, she's still even around. But again, I think she is, and considering this is like my third video in general on her, I'd feel pretty salty if she wasn't around otherwise. But what do you guys think? Could Pink Pearl have played a role in setting up Pink Diamond shattering? Let's get discussion going in the comment section below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please throw a like, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, it really helps us out. Consider supporting and subscribing to us on Patreon. If you select our diamond tier, we won't shatter you, but we'll shout your channel. Or social media, whatever you want. If you need something pimped out, we'll do it. Other tiers include a Patreon-only Discord server where all the roundtable hangs out, early video access. We're working to get at least 2 videos a week early access for now. In the future, we aim for more. We also have the Patreon raffle, where if you win, you get to choose the topic of a video. Any kind of video, doesn't even have to be Steven Universe. Probably should put some guidelines in place. This isn't just a YouTube channel, this is a business, so every cent counts. You can also join our public community Discord. It's pretty large, it has over 1,000 users, and you can get your fix on discussions, theories, art, and more. Also be sure to follow us on social media. Links to everything in the description down below. Ostric Vox, signing out. This video has been powered by Patreon. If you want to give us some more support, head to patreon.com/roundtablevids, become a patron, and get some awesome perks. Thanks for watching another video on the Roundtable. If you want to get more involved with our community and watch videos from Let's Talk with Tom, Voxbox, and more, click the video right here. Or if you want to get some more of that animation goodness, watch some Crystal Clear or Meaning Monday, click the video right here. And please, don't forget to subscribe.